All right, so those are just 4 of my soft flour tortillas in my mini loaf tin. Now I'm coming in with some shredded chicken. This is de Reals chicken, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of this beautifully shredded chicken and line it on the bottom of our folded up, almost like a big taco of a tortilla. And I'm just gonna put this in the bottom of this tortilla because it's just going to make everything so delicious. And 1 pack of chicken is gonna be plenty of chicken, and this is going to be serving my family of 4, easy peasy. All right, now that we have that last little bit in there, I'm gonna come in with some taco seasoning. I'm using the hot and spicy this time. I definitely recommend, if you like a little bit of spice, try the hot and spicy. It has a little bit of like chili flakes in there. But if you're not a fan of spice, don't worry. Just get the standard mild taco seasoning, and that will suffice just as much. For a great flavor profile, I'm coming in with some Rotel. This is the original Rotel, and you can use the spicy one here, but trust me, I know what I'm doing here. Just ask me, and this is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Ooh, and I just want to do about 1/4 of the can in each one, and my family loves using Rotel because it has a little bit of green chilies in there, but not enough green chilies. But look at that. Doesn't that look amazing, babe?
Yum.
Yum. And I need a little bit more green chili, so I am going to take some more green chili, and I'm just going to use this. I probably should have had a spoon, but I don't really want to dirty any dishes. It's very easy to wash my hands. So
Are they clean right now?
they're super clean right now. I mean, they're Rotelli, but is that a word? Rotelli?
It is now.
Yeah, they're very Rotelli, but you know what? It's all going to the same place, right? Like that. There you go. Now to add a little bit more protein, I found this Simply Organic. It's a tri-bean blend. A little bit of kidney, pinto, and black beans. So that's everything that you want and love. And I'm just gonna put a decent amount in each, but not so much where it drowns out the chicken. We definitely want to make sure that that chicken is the main protein flavor profile. And look at that, I'm gonna save the rest for my dogs. And now, you know what? Jalapenos are something I don't mess with, because when it's spicy on your hands, you literally can't touch any part of your face. And I'm just gonna take a decent amount of jalapenos, and I'm just gonna place that right inside. Honey's barking from the beyond. If you can hear her, she is in our office, and she is having a good time. Don't worry, I'm gonna give her some blueberries after this. Now look at that. Wow, this looks amazing. Oh, the spoon works perfect as like a little spatula, because we want that seasoning to all kind of get soaked in there. Now I'm gonna make sure this is nice and cheesy, and I'm using a Mexican cheddar jack little blend. And I want to put a decent amount right on top. You want that whole entire thing to be cheesy, ooey, gooey, and delicious. And I'm just gonna make sure I put this. There was a sale on cheese today. It was buy 2, get 1 free. I had no clue that there was a sale out there that could ever be like that. I'm pretty excited about that. This one is not as cheesy, so I'm gonna steal some from that one. There you go. You know, proportion control is very important, and a skill that I don't have. And now to seal in all those flavors, I am just gonna take another tortilla and kind of just make sure that it is stuffed in there and completely encased in that tin. And I'm just going, this is just gonna keep all that moisture in there, almost make it like a little quesadilla pocket.
Or burrito.
It can be kind of like a little burrito, but it's gonna be our huge, like a taco loaf. Because it's like a taco, but
Taco lasagna.
It's, yeah, very, very similar, except that it's in a tin. So now for probably my favorite part, and AKA the messiest part, some enchilada sauce. And I would just want that enchilada sauce to soak it up just like a wet burrito, like you said. You guessed correctly. And now I'm just going to keep pouring all this on there. You can use as much of this enchilada sauce or as little of this enchilada sauce as you desire. You could even skip it, but I don't recommend it. And look at that. Wow. I think I want to make sure that it's nice and ooey, gooey, and delicious. Doesn't that look fantastic?
Yum.
We're just about done. This is literally the final ingredient. Triple cheddar. And I just want to make sure that this is extra cheesy pleasy. So I'm just going to put that triple cheddar right on top of that enchilada sauce. It's going to help solidify that enchilada sauce, but more importantly, it's cheese. Like, come on, guys. It's cheese. If you're not using cheese, I literally see professional chefs use this bag cheese. So you can't give me any heat.
And you're a professional.
I mean, I do this for a living, so I am a professional. But just ask me. Now look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? You can't tell me that's not made by a pro.
Yum.
All right, now this is ready for the oven. I have my oven set to 375 and it's gonna cook in there for like 35 minutes. Oh my goodness, this came out so nice. Look at these things. Don't they look amazing?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know which one to try. I think this one because it's bigger.
Looks so good.
It is a little hot, so you could let it cool down or you could just give every guest an oven mitt. Oh, see that? Look at that. Oh,
Delicious.
the chicken, the rotel. Look at that.
Looks so good.
I'm so jealous for you guys. Jealous of me. I don't know if that made sense, but we're doing it. It's gonna be really hot, so make sure you blow on it. Enjoy. Hot, but no way. That's a winner. Oh.
Yum.
I just poured my small box of orange Jell-O into my 16 ounces of cottage cheese. I'm gonna bring in a large bowl. Just put all of that right into the bowl. And we will scrape all of this out. Next, we have some crushed pineapple, drained really well. That's 20 ounces going right in there. And then I have a can of mandarin oranges, 15 ounces, drained as well. Ooh, this is gonna be so yummy. And I went ahead and reserved 5 of those mandarin oranges for later. Okay, and now we're gonna take back our spoon and we're just gonna start mixing everything together in here. My aunt shared this recipe with me, or aunt. I don't know, how do you guys say it? I've always just said aunt, you know, like the bug. But if you say aunt, that's fine. This is one of her recipes, and she's made this before, and it's so delicious. I know it looks a little weird, but trust me, you aren't gonna wanna miss this, you guys. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay, we're not finished. We have 8 ounces of Cool Whip here, and this is what really makes the dessert stand out. It's so easy, no bake. It's one of my favorite parts about this dessert is that you don't have to bake it. And the Cool Whip, right? I mean, who doesn't love Cool Whip? And I'm making a lot, so I'm gonna add this whole tub. But if you weren't making that much, you could just add half of the tub. And then we're just gonna fold that in real quick, but we wanna be a bit more delicate with this step because we don't want our Cool Whip to deflate on us. I think that looks really well mixed and well incorporated. So let's just give it a little flatten. But I'm adding a little something extra. My Aunt Karen doesn't usually add this, but I love them. Mini marshmallows. Okay, we got a 10-ounce bag here. We're adding about half, so 5 ounces of mini marshmallows. And then you just want to just go ahead and hurry up and crudely just fold those in. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's okay if a little bit of white is peeking out. You just want to get them in there evenly. That looks great. Okay, I cleaned those sides. Are you guys proud of me? Are you happy? I did it for you. Okay, and also for Aunt Karen. And now we have the rest of the mandarin oranges, and we're just gonna place them in the center in a little circle, just to create, you know, a pretty little design, and so people know that this is a delicious orange flavored dessert. Okay. Now I have maraschino cherries, and I'm just gonna use one of these guys. This is optional, you don't have to add this. I just thought it would add a little cute flair to the dessert. Kind of get that excess juice off. And then we're just gonna drop it, whoop, right in the center. There we go. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. we're all finished with this. It was so easy, so yummy. We're gonna chill this in the fridge for at least a few hours or overnight. All right, you guys, it's been about almost 2 hours. Usually I'd let this chill longer, but I just couldn't wait anymore. And I'm just gonna dig right on in. Ooh, look at that nice fluffy texture. Oh yeah. Let's get a nice bite of this. Such a good recipe.
All right, that's 2 pounds of our lean ground beef. We're gonna do a 15-ounce can of our crushed tomatoes. We've got a 14.5-ounce can of our diced tomatoes. I'm using the kind with no added salt. Now we're gonna add 1 onion, diced, 2 green peppers, also diced, and 1 jalapeno, diced. Let's get this seasoned. I'm gonna add 5 cloves of garlic, minced. Now we got our chili powder, 2.5 tablespoons. Now we're gonna add our cumin, gonna be 1 teaspoon. Now we're just gonna top this off with 1 tablespoon of our brown sugar and a little bit of our Hunt's tomato paste. Again, 1 tablespoon. Time for some liquid. We're gonna use our beef broth, about 1.5 cups. We're gonna finish this off with 1 cup of our cold beer. So if you're using a 12-ounce can, make sure you pour off about 4 ounces. That feels about right. All right. Y'all, this was billed to me as the best chili recipe I've ever had. I saw it online. It had, gosh, a 5-star rating. It was like 4.98 on about 3,000 reviews. So we are gonna give this one a try. So far, so good. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this started. We're gonna put this on high for the first 2 hours. All right, y'all, it has been 2 hours on high. And we're gonna go ahead and give this a good mixing. All right, y'all, that meat has just broken up nice and easy. And oh, look at that. It is just really coming together now. All right, so we're just gonna knock out our last quick step here. We're gonna add 1 can of our reduced sodium kidney beans and 1 can of our black beans. All right, you didn't think we were gonna make a chili without beans, did you? Absolutely not. All good chili has beans. All right. And this one is going to be no exception, I'm sure. Y'all, this is just coming together so nice. That is looking fabulous. We're going to put our top back on. We're going to go for 2 more hours on low. All right, y'all, it has been 2 hours on low, and we are ready to eat. This looks so good. Y'all, let's go ahead. See how we did. Oh man, that looks good. All right, we got our bowl. We got to add some cheese. We're gonna try some Carolina Reaper. We're just gonna put a little of that on the top here. All right, yeah, maybe a little bit more. All right, we had some green onion cut up and waiting. We're just gonna put a little of that on there. All right. Y'all, it doesn't get much better than this. Maybe if I had a little sour cream, but I didn't have any. So we're just gonna do the cheese and the green onions here. Let's get a nice bite. Oh, that looks good. Let's get a little more cheese. Okay, here we go. Cheers. Oh, wow. Yo, this chili is so good. I don't know if I'd say it's the best chili I ever had, but the taste to effort ratio is through the roof on this. This chili is wonderful. I would definitely cook it like this again. Y'all should try this. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Ooh, there's the heat. Mmm.